frightened.
I'm isolated.
I'm numb.
I'm very exhausted.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Thank you so much for coming for our monthly circle time. For the first timers, I'm Puan Anita. I'm the founder and president of MIASA and also a recovering patient myself. So typically every month we do different themes for our circle time. Just a brief introduction, MIASA is the Mental Illness Awareness and Support Association. We're a patient-led advocacy group, a mental health NGO, and what we do is a lot on awareness and support initiatives. So circle time is one of the big efforts. So for today's circle time, we are going to do a theme called Understanding Emotions. So for the first round, I would like everyone to please introduce yourselves, maybe share a little bit about your struggles and illness. But at any point of time, if you guys feel overwhelmed or uncomfortable, you can step out for a couple of minutes and then come back again when you feel better, inshallah.
Assalamualaikum. Hello everyone. My name is Amina Johar and I am 19 years old and I have been diagnosed with MDD, major depressive disorder, and anxiety disorder for 2.5 years. What it feels like to have this mental illness is like you are in a constant storm where it's either like a storm of emotions or a storm of hatred or your thoughts coming in and you feel trapped.
Assalamualaikum and hi, nama saya Zainal, dah didiagnose dengan dysthymia dan anxiety disorder. Saya dah didiagnose selama 2 tahun sekarang. Sebelum didiagnose, saya sebenarnya dah rasa dah lama dah benda ni. Dah bertahun-tahun. Tapi benda tu kita tak realise sebenarnya. Rasa kosong, tak ada makna dalam hidup. Rasa seperti robot, tak bernyawa. Sampai kata tak boleh buat apa-apa pun. And it's feel like very numb. And at the same time, before this, I have a suicidal thought juga.
Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Farid Zahir. I usually go by Farid. I'm 25 years old and I was diagnosed with MDD and anxiety disorder when I was hospitalized in PPUM 2 years back, 28th of March to be exact. Was when I was 9 years old. I used to bang my head on what do you call that, on the wall, against the wall. Generally speaking, how it feels like is that it's different extremes. One day I can sleep for 1 hour and I'll be fine. Another day I can't sleep at all. I get angry and sad some days, and different days I'll just be fine. Yeah, so it's that, and the feeling of hopelessness, of being not good enough and things like that. It's a constant thing in life, being numb, not being able to do anything. You want to be productive, but at the same time you just procrastinate because you just don't want to deal with things. So yeah, that is what I've been feeling all this while. So yeah, that's my story. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Dan, and I'm probably the oldest in this group. I've been diagnosed with depression and anxiety. Life really became meaningless. If 40, now I'm 65, so it's been 20 years, and life really becomes to feel very meaningless after you go on for so long,
Hi everyone, my name is Lika and I'm 25 years old. I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder in 2015. For me, what it feels like to struggle with these illnesses is that I feel like I lose myself completely in terms of like my personality. I'm quite a cheerful person, but whenever I am going through something really hard, I do tend to lose myself and lose my rationality and my sense of happiness and cheerfulness. So I would say that is how I feel when I do struggle with these things. Alhamdulillah, I am feeling quite better now. Some days aren't that great. I do have suicidal ideation quite on the regular, to be honest. But I do have a really good support system, and I founded my own initiative called Minda, also known as MindaKami. So I do have my own little community that's supportive, alhamdulillah.
Thank you everyone. For the second round, we're going to do the body line activity. So what I need you guys to do is indicate where you feel these emotions and use the 4 different colors and when you guys are done, we're going to go ahead and discuss about it.
And happiness I put in my legs because I love to go walking in the jungle or in the plantation or something. So now of course it's a bit difficult, but in those days that was my outlet to cope with depression.
I don't have the vocabulary of happiness yet in myself. I never feel happy, to be honest, and I'm never able to use the word happiness.
Anger, saya letak ni dekat badan depan. Dia anger ni sebenarnya saya dia bukannya jenis marah. Kalau orang nampak lah. Kalau orang lain nampak saya bukan jenis marah. Tapi masalah dia sekarang ni marah tu biasanya normally saya pendam. Saya tak lepaskan ke orang. Dan saya tak lepaskan ke orang, saya tak lepaskan ke barang, ke apa-apa. Simpan. And then at the same time marah tu self-blaming, salahkan diri sendiri apa semua tentang apa-apa yang berlaku.
So I have overlapped all of these 4 colors in my chest area. I don't know if you can see it, but whenever I'm happy, I'm sad, I feel fearful or angry, it's all, anything happens, it's the chest area. And then fear, anxiety here, sometimes I feel like smashing things, or when I'm anxious, my hands will tremble, and I do get very irrational and paranoid thoughts, so that's usually concentrated in my brain. So that's why I put it in like a circular motion, because it goes on and on and on, as if like it can't go out.
I would say I'm angry more towards myself, mainly because I was brought up in a very abusive surrounding from my family and people in general, because not being masculine since I was a child. I was left by my father when I was 3. Don't have that father figure whatsoever. I'm this. I act as how I act, I speak as how I speak, I walk as how I walk, and yeah, since 6 years old, are you a boy or a girl, things like that.
Thank you very much everyone. For the third round, we're gonna talk about one of our coping mechanisms. So as explained last month, you guys everyone brought something to share today. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start. One of the key components I just want to share really quick to my recovery was actually religion, was going back to God. So that was one of the things that helped me. I feel when I remember God, I do a lot of zikir, so this helps. And even when I don't zikir, when I put it in my finger, it gives me that strength.
Alright, so my way of coping is actually to get organized, because it used to be a lot worse actually back then. I plan by hour my day, because I don't know, that's anxiety, yes. But then I think the most important part of this journal is the fact that I have my goals that I've set, which is like daily, weekly, monthly and yearly. So yeah, it reminds me to be more charitable, to develop a skill, to take care of my health, to jaga solat, this and that. So
the only thing that is there for me is like music. It's like a metaphor of shutting everything else around me and just being in the music itself. I feel the 2 artists talking to me and like giving me the strength that I need, and sometimes just comfort, and sometimes just like even though they are not with me, they're not physically with me, they're like with me by their voices. They're like cheering me on and making me like being able to stand up by myself.
But many things are my coping mechanism. One is that I to help others. So been having this art class for a while and teaching some Myanmar children. The other one is socializing with friends, like this mahjong group going. Okay, so once a week I can look forward to losing myself and playing this game with friends, and we talk and we socialize.
What I brought today to show you my coping mechanism, I'm wearing them today. I'm wearing these cute little socks. Keeps me reminded of, you know, happy things and like being me, because I am quite like, I guess I'm a child at heart, you could say.
Okay, ni coping mechanism saya. MP3 dengan headphone. Dengar lagu metal, kalau kita nak pasang dekat apa speaker, orang tak akan suka dengar kan. Orang sekeliling tak suka dengar. That's why saya pakai headphone untuk lepaskan kemarahan dalam diri itu.
Thank you so much everyone for coming here today. I truly hope it was a beneficial session for everyone. Just a couple of things that I wanted to say is that don't benchmark, yourself against anyone, because then you will feel, recovery becomes very difficult, especially when you know, okay, this person, took him 5 years, this person it took 2 years. Try to celebrate any achievements, any small achievements that it might be, because I still do that till today. Especially being a mom, even if I'm able to cook, I still celebrate that. Even if I'm able to take care of my kids, even though it's been 5 years, I still celebrate that. And I think that's all. I hope to see everyone for the next circle time, inshallah. So take care. Thank you very much. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Thank you. Thank you very much, Lika.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Amina. Thank you. Jatuh. Thank you, Zainal, Farid, Dan. Thank you so much. Alright. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Thank you.